Good morning or good afternoon. Welcome to a computer science tutorial in which we'll talk about how to create a small grocery list here in Excel. The goal of this assignment is simply to practice using equations in Excel, adding and multiplying different cells with each other, and formatting a basic table here in Excel. So let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing that we gotta do is we gotta give it a name. So we're gonna go ahead and you can do this in Microsoft Excel online or the application, whichever you prefer. And let's put, in case my name is Anje, so I'm gonna put Angels Grocery List. And then if we look at the instructions, it says that we need to list out at least 10 items. I'm going to show you some examples of how you can do that. And we can also have to calculate the EVU or the lion tax, right? So let's go ahead and start with a column for the numbers, which I'm going to use the pound symbol right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on all the way to 10. Remember that you can use this right here. If you grab it by the little icon right here on the corner right on the bottom, you can continue the pattern once you select the pattern of 3 or more, right? For example. Now, what we're going to do here is then list the items that we want, and then we're also going to make a column for the price of that item. How many do we want of each item, and for that the total. So now we're gonna put, for example, I want 1 gallon of milk, and the price on average we can find it in Google. So let's go ahead and open up Google, and 1 gallon of milk price, Puerto Rico, right? Because we know it's way more expensive than in the States. And we can find it here. You can also ask your parents. Look, in the States, it usually costs about $2.39, and it says here, which is not true. It says here it's $2.99, but that is not true. If you go to the store, you would find it around this price over here. So make sure you ask your parents as well. They will know because they are the ones that make the grocery shop, right? So over here, $6.77. Remember that we should always put the cents as well because we're talking about money and we want to be ready, right? You don't want to have to go to the store and realize you don't have enough money to buy what you need. So let's go ahead and put 6.77. And right now it's recognizing as a dollar, as money, as currency, but it's because right here I went over, select the cell, and I click on the currency that I want. It could be Chinese, euros, or even from United Kingdom, but I want the American dollar right here. So I put that one, and automatically we have the dollar symbol. Now, how many gallons of milk do we need? For the sake of the example, let's say 2. I need 2 gallons of milk for my groceries. Now, I want to find the total. And as we well know, if you buy 5 sneakers and each one costs $1, we need to multiply 5 times $1 because 5 is the amount, $1 would be the price. So same here. We want 2 gallons and we have the price here. So it's the same as 677 plus 677, right? So that would be the same thing as 6.77 times 2. So let's go ahead and multiply the cells, not the numbers. Let's go ahead and grab the first cell after pressing the equal sign right here. We're saying this cell will equal D4, whatever is inside D4, multiplied with the little star right here, by whatever is in E4. Why that way? Why like that? Well, because if suddenly we realize, I don't need 2, I only need 1. Well, I can change the number here, and when I press enter, look at that. Automatically, it gives me the price for only 1 gallon of milk. And if it's I realize I need 5, automatically it changes. You see? So that's why it's good to use the cells, letters, and numbers instead of putting the original number alone. Alright? So there we go. Now you know how to find the total. Okay, so let's say that I want also Cocoa Pebbles, which are pretty great. I'm sure a lot of you can agree with me. Now, over here, the price, it's usually around 330 something, if I'm not mistaken. So let's find out. Over here, and let's put Cocoa Pebbles price. And let's go to Walmart. 3 with 12 cents. That's over there in the United States, but that's good enough. Alright, so let's say $3.12. Oh my gosh, now I want to eat it. I'll go over there to the kitchen in a few minutes. Alright, now Cocoa Pebbles right here. And let's put $3 with 12 cents. And put enter. Why did it appear automatically like that? Because I already had it like... You see, it's supposed to appear like this. When you see it like this, you select the cell, and then you go ahead and click on the dollar symbol, and you select the dollar symbol right here, American currency. Now, how many Cocoa Pebbles do we want? How many boxes? 180. Nah, kidding. Let's say 2, just in case. Just in case my sister wants to eat as well. Now, we need to multiply the price times the amount to get the result. Alright? Because if we have 5 boxes of Cocoa Pebbles, it's $3.12 with 12 cents plus $3 with 12 cents, and again, right? So let's, instead of adding 5 numbers, let's just go ahead and multiply it by 5 since it's the same number, right? So let's go ahead and put equal to inside the total column, equal to the price times the amount. There we go. And now if I press enter, I will see it's $15.60 if I buy 5 boxes of Cocoa Pebbles. Now let's be realistic, right? So maybe I'll buy 1 and 1, right? Just in case my sister wants to eat Cocoa Pebbles again. 2 as well. I mean, let's put 2 right here. So we're good. Now you're gonna do the same thing with the rest of the items. There's supposed to be 10 items. Now, how do we know the total? Well, after you go ahead and add cheese, donuts, and etc. and so on, you are going to find the total. So you can go ahead and make a border like we've done before with a schedule, like we've done with exercises right here. And over here, you're gonna like create a new small section that's gonna be called total. And right here, on this one, right under the total, under where you have all the totals for each item with each amount, you're going to find how much total money you're going to be using. Alright, so let's go ahead and find out. We're going to use the sum function. So right here I could press equal to, and I could just select the first one plus the second one plus the third one plus, but yeah, that's too much work. So what we want to do is go ahead and erase everything and just go to this weird E for equation, right? So right here we're gonna go to this little arrow and you have all these functions. Go ahead and select sum, and now you see that we have equal to automatically sum, the sum of F4, which is the first one right here, F4, and these 2 dots mean all the way to, like a range. It's saying from F4 all the way to F7. So that's why you see this little blue box that's covering the whole space. You can just click to select what you want to add, like this. If you highlight those cells and you just click like this, you can select what are the cells that you want to add. So let's just leave it as it is automatically, F4 to F7 in this case. In your case, it'll be more because you have 10 items. There we go. So we have the total, and the good thing is, even if we add something over here, look at that, automatically it keeps adding. You see? And if we take away, automatically it takes away. So that's it. So that's why it's very important to use functions. Alright? Now, you have the total, but what about the EVU? What about the line tax, right? So right here on the bottom left, or over here on the right side if you want, if you prefer, let's put EVU, which is the tax that we have to pay for every single dollar. And the percentage in Puerto Rico, one of the even though we're a territory of the United States, we have it even higher than most of the states in the United States. It's actually, let's put it in as a percentage right here, percentage symbol, boom, and now we can write 11.5. Okay, and it might do that to you. It might stay with 11.50, 11.5%, but it might also do this for you. If it does this, remember that it's rounding it up. So what you can do is head over to this section over here where it says number on the top. You can increase or decrease decimal. So when you decrease decimal, like it says here, show fewer decimal places, it'll round it up to the closest whole number. But when you increase decimal, then it's going to be more precise. Then it's going to show you all the decimals after the period. So let's go ahead and increase the decimal to have it more precise. There we go. If we keep going, we're going to have a lot of zeros. So I just want it all the way to 11.5, and we're good there. We can use that. Okay, now that we have that, we are going to find out how much would be 11.5 out of the total that we have to pay. So remember, your total might be way bigger than this one over here. So let's go ahead and include the EVU. So to get the total EVU, like this, total EVU, this is to find out how much money we have to pay just for EVU, separate from the prices of the items. Alright, so right here, let's go ahead and 11.5% multiplied by the total money. Let's go ahead and find out. We could put the equal sign, just like we did with price and amount, and we're gonna multiply the total times the EVU, like this. Alright, so we have it, and when we press enter, look at what happens. Then again, I have it in accounting, okay? Remember that. It might show it to you like this, and you're like, what? Why 150%? That's not what I want. No, true. That's not what you want. Make sure you don't have to do anything. If the equation is right and you're multiplying the correct cells, everything is good. Don't worry. Just select it and go over to currency and select English United States, the United States currency, and there you go. So for $13 with 1 cent, we pay an extra amount of $1.50 due to the EVU, right? So let's say it's more than $13, let's say like that. You see how it goes up automatically because we're using functions. Let's say it's $100 right here. Look at that, $13 in EVU only. So you see? Now that we have that, we need to find grand total. And what is the grand total? Well, the grand total is what do you have to pay with the EVU included. So to find that out, we need to use addition. So you can use the equation, the sum equation, which is pretty easy to use, or you could just put equal to the total plus the total EVU, and then we press enter. And that's how much we would have to pay for 1 gallon of milk with 2 cocoa pebbles with our tax, with our EVU. You see? And don't forget that you can also put borders to this one like this. And you can put different types of borders, remember, over here. Yours might look a little bit different if you're using Excel online. But look at the icons. They're the same icons, okay? And then you could do the same thing over here. Center them, use alignment, make it look pretty, alright guys? And then put a border around it. Put some color with a bucket right here on the left side. We've done all this before, but I'm reviewing it just in case, you see? And then you can also use Merchant Center for this. The title. Merch and Center right here on top, in the middle. Merchant Center, this icon. Clicks after selecting all the cells they want to join together so it looks way prettier. Now, there we go. Remember to here you can select if you want a currency, a general number, or something like that, percentage, right here on top. You can go back and forward on this video as much as you'd like. Alright, remember it has to be up to 10 items. Then you have to find the total EWU, and grand total. Thank you very much. I hope this video helped you out a lot in understanding how to do this in Excel, along with the video conference in which we already had. If you have any questions or doubts, please send me an email. If you have any comments about the quality of the video, or let me know in the comment section below as well, or through email, whichever you prefer. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Have a nice